Okay, our last and final installment, putting it all together.
Well, thank you back. So here we have everything we've worked on. We've got heavy cream that's been beaten. We've got the shell, the pan with the crumbs in it. We've got egg whites. I'm going to talk about egg whites in a second. We've got the chocolate at the right temperature. And we've got the yolks and the whole egg. So let me talk to you about egg whites for a minute. When you beat the egg whites, you need to beat them to the point when you peel the beater out, you have this little mountain. See the little mountains? And if you're not sure, just take the pan and do this. And if they don't fall out, you know they're stiff enough.
And if they fall out, you gotta scoop them all up. You got a big mess. And feed them some more.
So those are the egg whites. They're ready. Everything's ready. So we're all ready. So first, we take the whole egg. We crack it, put it into the chocolate mix, and you whip it and stir it up. Just stir it up till it's pretty well incorporated. Yeah. Then you take the 2 egg yolks that you separated, put them in there, and then you mix them in till they're really well integrated. You don't see any yolk, and the chocolate's getting smooth and just creamy. It's beautiful, beautiful. All right, now, next, you have the heavy whipping cream, whipped cream. Take 2 spoons. Put it in there. This, and then mix it in real well, because this gets it just makes the chocolate mixture easier to fold in the rest of the heavy cream, the whipped cream, and the egg whites. Folding is a real sensitive process. If you do it right, you have a real light dessert. If you don't fold them in things in right, it just gets heavier and it's just not as pleasant. So this is a really nice, soft mix, ready for folding. So then we'll take the whipped cream, the rest of the whipped cream, put it in there after you, sorry, and then you take the cream, put the whipped cream into the bowl with the chocolate. There we go. I'll lick the bowl later.
No, I will. Are you kidding me?
And then you take the same. You really need a spatula for this.
A big one.
Yeah, you need to get a big spatula for this. So the spoon is done, and then you put it into the middle of the mix, and you fold it. Put it in the mix, fold it. Middle of the mix, fold it, and you keep doing that. You don't want to mix it up because it destroys the air in the whipped cream. So you do this. You keep doing it, you'll see it getting smoother and smoother, and you see it blending the colors get better and better. And when you get to a point, you just gotta clean this all up and get it into the middle. Oh, that's looking really good, really good. All right, you just do that as much as you think you want to do it. You look at it, you say, well, it's not all mixed. The thing is, don't do this and all of a sudden say, oh look, there's a bunch there, and you start to mix it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just, it's okay if it's not totally folded. You got some white there. Don't worry about the white. Now we're going to take the egg whites and we're going to
plop them in.
Plop them in. All right. Same thing. The egg whites need to be folded in. Now the egg whites look like they do because most of the egg whites are air. They have a lot of air molecules in the whites. That's what makes them rise and puff up. So you don't want to work this too much, because if you destroy all the air bubbles, the whole thing could be half the size that it is. So you just fold it in till it's looking like it's pretty much incorporated without mixing it. I think we're close to that point. All right, so I look around here, see how we're doing. That's okay. So now we bring this over to the pan.
Crust.
The crust, I'm sorry, Susie. And then we slowly, gently put it into the crust. Then you just gently work it around, get it into the corners. A little shake will help. Then you take your index finger and you clean that off, both sides. And you clean your finger off, and then you lick this. And you take the pie and you refrigerate it.
And voila! You will have the yummiest chocolate mousse pie in the world.
And then it should refrigerate for a while. You know, maybe a couple of hours is good. And then after you have your cocktail, you take the other container of heavy cream, you add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 teaspoons of sugar, and you beat it up again till it's whipped cream. And you dump it on top of the, first of all, you unspring the spring form onto a dish, put the whipped cream mixture on top of the pie, and spread it out and decorate it as much as you want, and boom, eat it up.
All right, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye-bye.